CCK Crown Holdings enters into cooperation agreement with Icon Enterprises, IEP. Crown Board will expand to 13 directors, 12 of whom are independent. Icon to support all Crown nominees for election at 2023 annual meeting. That's Charlie Kilo. That was actually press release earlier. The U.S. CFTC sues Sam Bankman-Fried, FTX Trading Alameda Research, according to court records.
-12/13-.
Moderna getting a spike to the high, $189, up $24 at the high on Moderna. Michael Romeo November Alpha. Shares of Alibaba at the high, up more than $4, BABA. Benzinga market update, S&P futures up 127.50, Dow futures up 845, NASDAQ up 49.50, crude is up $1.59 at $74.76, gold up $39.30 at $1831.60, Bitcoin futures up 855 at 17,965.
How we doing? Morning, good morning. Morning, Shastina. Good morning, Looney. Christmas rally inbound. Jag, good morning. Yeah, I saw the CPI numbers. They made the SPY go a little crazy.
XAR Beyond Cancer publishes preclinical data in Cancer Cell International demonstrating its tumor ablation method utilizing ultra-high concentration nitric oxide induced a systemic response that prevents metastases. That's X-ray Alpha India Romeo, XAIR.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, good morning.
I don't know if you guys have the space. Well, I guess this doesn't apply to Jag, but Thomas, the monitor for IB where you check how many shares you have. I made that probably 4 times as big as it used to be. So now there's like, I used to only have like 7 slots, but now I have probably like 25, 30. What a difference. Instead of like, I don't know, midway through the morning having to delete some just so that I can keep going, I just literally keep everything up there. It's made, I don't know why, but it's made such a mental difference for me.
Huh.
And all I did was just drag it down and make it bigger. I mean, do you run into that problem too, where you have to delete some to keep going?
Yeah. And I was kind of using it to check back on trades that I looked at to see what they did. But then it also gets overwhelming having so many there.
Well, my problem is like sometimes you'll have something moving in the morning, like at the bell, and then it becomes non-relevant. I end up deleting it, and then all of a sudden it's moving again, so I have to type it in again. Where before I could be like, oh wait, I already have this up, and just kind of look over. I don't know. It's could be something to look into. Plus, just the mentality of just having more space, I guess. I don't know. And it's not doing anything because I just had it as a small box within my DOS main area, and all I did was just drag it all the way down to the bottom. So it's not even taking up any more space. It's just using space that I wasn't using before.
Right.
Something to ponder, maybe. It's one of those things where I did it and I was like, it's probably not going to be a big deal, but I've noticed it's actually been
come to you.
a big deal
Time to
me anyway.
Smiley face.
T-minus 1 minute. Good luck, everybody.
Good morning, good morning.
Thank you, Thomas. I appreciate it.
He gets cranky if he doesn't get it.
I do. It's like my cup of coffee. goes hand in hand with my good morning, good morning.
VINC, Vincerix Pharma announcing
Crazy
FDA
morning.
safe to
Who
proceed
knows
letter
what's
for
gonna happen?
investigational new drug application for its alpha V beta 3 small molecule drug conjugate.
Morning, AJ.
SMDC VIP.
Good luck, everybody.
236.
20 seconds.
What do you guys think? SPY holds this or SPY drops?
I think it's going to drop.
I don't think.
I think it
don't
stays
think
above.
it's-
I think it'll stay above like that 405, 406 area. I do think
that's
it
where
we might get a
needs to stay
drop.
above.
Yeah.
There we go.
U.S. markets open.
Glitter? ELTR making a move?
I haven't heard that one in a while.
Yeah, I haven't heard that one in a long time. Like to
Can't
see it
believe
up through 8. Man, that thing is down so much and it's still a huge company.
Yeah.
16 billion. Yeah, Plitter. It's a $16 billion company and it's all the way down here. Means it's usually a $32 billion company.
Mel GL, Micro
Not usually,
Algo
but-
shares now at
Yeah,
63.97
TDD
at
with
the
the
high.
spike.
Yeah.
It's rich for my blood.
Watching Wimmy as well.
And
I'm
hold
not
it on a
attempting to
circuit
short
breaker.
PDD right here.
MLGO.
No
Cheapo.
effing way. He scares me too much. I'm really watching Billy. I'm kind of interested in that one. What you got up, Jaggy?
I got open up. I got HUYA.
Of them
Not
are
in anything now.
doing anything.
Either one of those.
I had them up too.
I have a feeling AMD's gonna pull back with the SPY. It's gonna be too dependent on the SPY today.
A lot of stuff. There's like not much volume. I'm really surprised. Thought there was gonna
Well,
be a
yeah,
lot.
it's even the stuff that has a lot of volume, it's not trading like it does.
No.
I think there's a lot of like kind of taking in what's happening right now. Like, what happens now? Now we gotta wait for tomorrow for Papa Powell to talk.
Where you just crush everybody's hopes.
It's not looking that good.
Watching pins. Not as so far for me.
Billy coming down a little bit.
I'm watching pins.
Dow Jones Industrial Average up 1.79% after the open. S&P 500 up 2.5%. NASDAQ Composite up
I don't know how pins
3.3%.
gapped, kind of, not because everything gapped. I didn't catch this one. It's a
And
big
back
gap,
to
but I missed.
the-
Oh yeah, guys.
Invex with a decent move, not a lot of volume.
For a day that looked like a lot was moving. Not looking great.
Is that the one you said,
I'm
Joe?
assuming you did not take pins there, Thomas, yeah?
No, negative.
Yeah, I didn't see
I
so
needed a
much
little
of
more
it.
out of that one.
Yeah, I would have done a little something, but nothing to write home about. That's for
It's
sure.
just like inbacks, you know. It looks decent, but I need more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like to hear what you guys are doing on those, even though I'm not really taking the crazy wackadoos. Even though those aren't really
Shares of
crazy
Moderna
wackadoos. So.
192.60 at the
started,
high.
but then
Moderna
it's-
shares up 60%.
Yeah, I was ready to
now
start it in the 20s,
following the
1820s.
announcement of that cancer vaccine development with
Hmm.
Merck.
But I wanted it on that pop, of course. Did it.
All right, all right, all right. I don't know why anyone gets
I think
cash.
Brian sits there and goes, hold, hold. Speaking to us, don't do nothing stupid. Just wait.
No, I don't.
PDD's dying.
Tim's like,
S
I
small
don't
short
think
for
he
Peter.
cares.
Would love
I
another
don't. Yeah,
shot at a
I
near
honestly don't think he
10.75.
cares. Like
I
he
just-
cares
I don't know,
after
I just
the fact.
visualized that just now, like, the whole blue face and all.
Blue face. I'm visualizing blue balls right now because that's what I'm experiencing.
Wow, like an NVEX, man. Damn.
Gonna die.
Yeah.
26, 20.
AJ's already got like 15 trades.
Does he really?
Just 3. But compared to 0, that's a lot.
15, 3. Same. Did you get a trade yesterday? I don't remember.
Who?
Not I.
Tim. I know
Yeah,
you
I-
didn't. I think
I had
Tim
5
did.
trades.
Oh, he traded those cheapos yesterday.
Yeah.
Now I remembered. Now I remember.
Those base hits added up.
Yeah.
Sounds like a lot going on this morning.
No.
Check your
Watching.
your 401k, man. It's up.
Yes.
GRTS up.
Cool.
Yeah, for sure. We got some spy movement. That's for sure.
3.20-ish.
I'm actually opening one up this week.
PLS.
So at the bus stop, when people are like, "Is the market green today?" I could be like, "Yeah, it is."
Yeah, relative.
Watching GRTS
Me too. But
volume kind of sucks, but
yeah.
Does that mean under a mil, I'm assuming?
Shares are
Yes.
flowing now. Off the highs at 188 for up
Mobile
1.2% after that order from
We're out of
United,
it.
big order from
1.9
United
too.
Airlines.
Hopefully
Shares of
tonight.
United off the highs at 44.70, up 1%. UAL.
Huh. Okay, man, ready to trade today. I'm gonna find something. Patience is a virtue.
what's that even mean?
Patience is a virtue.
Yeah, what's it even mean?
It means it's a good thing. It means it's
What
a,
does what
a
mean?
good thing to have. Patience is a virtue. A virtue
Spy
is
is
something good to have. So
Not even
patience is
trying
good
to
have.
bounce.
No. It's just slowly grinding down now.
I mean, it's still so far above. Like, I have that. I still have those lines drawn from. It's over now. It's been under the last 3 days, but now it's over. So I felt something.
This spy at?
407.50 right now.
Okay.
It's down basically. Well, from the high.
It was
it's down $7.
in pre-market. It hit 414 basically.
All right. So, all right, we're not going to get the spy at 500 before the end of the year, are we?
No,
I don't.
It's not looking that way, huh?
No
No, I
way
could-
in
I could
hell,
sell-
bro. What kind of
I
crack are
could
you
sell 500
smoking?
calls. I could sell spy 500 calls and make a couple bucks. That's a pretty safe bet.
I know nothing about calls, so I give no advice.
It's not trading advice, but
I just don't know
But-
what I don't understand them, so I don't try to say what you should do with them. Buy them, sell them, short them, kiss them, hug them, hold them.
Cook up.
tickle them.
You talking about your balls again?
Yeah.
Watching WVE, but I want to push. Just won't give it.
That one earnings, it looks like.
WVE. Oh, let's see.
Just see the move yesterday. I can't check yesterday's. Or wait, no, that's today actually. That's pre-market. No, it's not earnings. I don't know what it is, but
They get some strategic 4-year collaboration with Smith Klein today.
gotcha.
What's the stock?
WVE, but it's not up a lot. I mean, I'd like it over 5, but it's not gonna get it.
Announcing largest contract in company history. Kilo Sandy Charlie Papa.
I guess nobody cares about that collaboration.
MLGO. Shares resuming trade. Michael Lima Golf Oscar. Shares at 71.50 now and halted again on a circuit breaker at the high.
Oh Lord. Baggy ass shirts.
TWLO with a pretty big move. Isn't this SPY related somehow? Twilio?
Yeah, I know I own some in my 401k. So I know.
It's I mean, it just made the same move as the SPY as well, but it's going up now instead of down. Nova, if it could actually get some volume.
Halt.
Another one with no volume at all.
I was like, why do I not see this KSCP? It's because it's only got 1,000 volume.
Momo's at low a day. Almost lower pre-market.
Hey, all those China stocks went back all the way back up, huh? XBEV, PDD, Bama, all of them. EH, if it could get moving up to 11.
Yeah.
Nova's actually tempting, not a lot of volume. Come on, go a little bit more. 70s at least.
Nova through 24 might get interesting.
Did you get in?
Order filled.
I just started it.
That was a nice move.
Started Nova.
Hoping to get filled in the 80s, but it gave me the bid 79. Just looking for the 50 retest.
Long as Doc U.
I was watching that. You got in it?
Long it.
And you at?
You talking to me?
Are you and you?
No. I'm in Doc U.
What's your average?
5760.
Oh, so that's good.
I thought you said you were in you.
Doc U.
Fuck you too.
Fuck you.
That's what I was thinking. Fuck you too.
RIVN, Rivian, January.
I'm looking at you because you's actually going back up. It would have been a good move had you gotten in.
ASCP shares resuming after a circuit breaker
This
halt.
one's working.
Keyless
Got almost a
Charlie
buck on
Papa.
it here.
Watching a firm, you can get the higher bid.
Kind of want to test my
Oh,
button
wow,
to
you
see
got
if they're
five
working
weeks,
today.
Spready.
Spread sucks.
CNMD halted on a circuit breaker. Charlie November Michael Delta.
Ooh, PDD with the push, huh?
Oh wow, yeah, look at PDD.
Boeing CEO on CNBC.
AQ.
Calling the big order from United Airlines.
Out all GRTS.
Order cancelled.
Hey, my hot buttons are working
Order
today.
filled.
What?
They are working.
That's nice.
Did they ever tell you what was wrong?
No, I have no idea what it was, but
Or
I just
that
tried
thing
it
where they
today.
told you the space or something was in it or something?
Yeah, but I didn't even change that. I did temporarily and tried it on demo, but
Weird. I'm believing in Doc U for a $60 push here. Alert set on Billy, so we can wait on that one.
IQ 4.20-ish seems about right.
What are you watching, Jag?
Watching IQ, but
I got my stop set on this one. I'm just gonna let it be. I took off some, got some green. And I'm gonna sit on this.
Order cancelled.
all out of Nova.
Order filled.
small win.
Nova dollar.
It dropped.
Nova dollar on way.
Boom! Let's go, Duck U.
course, it went right down to my take profit by a penny. I was sitting at 33. It went to 34, so I just hit it. I ended up getting filled at 40. Not that big of a deal. Still annoying.
Well, that was a decent win then.
Yeah, worked out. Not bad for a starter with smaller size because I didn't fully like it.
Yep.
That's kind of the idea behind these. Just get some base hits, and that's all that's presenting itself. I'd much rather ones like Nova there than those penny stocks yesterday. Not a fan of those. Those make me nervous.
So the commissions kind of eat you up.
Well, the commissions, and they're usually smaller caps, which means they can go stupid. So it's like you're trying to build size. Watching FLNC, but you're trying to build size because it's a smaller price, but
Yeah.
if all of a sudden your size is based off of a 10-cent range and now all of a sudden it's a $1 range, I mean, you're fucked.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what happens to a lot of people that blow up their accounts playing those penny stocks. They're just expecting it to only move like 15, 20 cents.
FLNC up 192K.
This FLNC looking up through 23.
Carrot.
Probably aggressively moving up my stop too fast, but not trusting stuff today, and it's gonna stop me, and I'm out for a decent win.
Is on earnings PSA.
That was a big drop. Jeez, look at that. Yeah, I don't feel bad about it. Because even if I left my stop where it was, I would have gotten hit, and I just would have made a lot less money.
Yesterday.
Good lord, that was a huge drop on DocU. What are you guys watching?
So watching this FLNC.
What price range is that?
22.
22. Open 23.50-ish.
Yep. Same
Say it
here.
again. SL.
F.
Oh. FLNC.
FLNC, yes.
Flint's. Never heard of that.
Fluence Energy.
Never heard of this.
Looks like a newer IPO. January
Oh,
2022.
Yeah. I think it only goes back to here, yeah. IBKR, man. I'm not gonna jump in that one with you guys. I leave that to
Not
you
jumping
guys.
in either. Still waiting for the move.
Gotcha. I'm gonna let you guys find that move. I'm not good at these.
Order partially filled. Order filled.
No.
I just got in.
In.
Let's make the move. What's the ticker?
FLNC. Wow, that missed me by
Frank,
4
Larry,
cents.
Nancy,
5 cents.
Charlie.
Sam Bankman-Fried charged in Manhattan federal court with the
I wish
conspiracy
the spread
to
wasn't
commit
as
wire
big.
fraud.
I know, the bid
indictment.
was
Yeah,
5
volume's
cents
low,
away.
too.
So this isn't considered a grinder?
It made a
Yes.
quick move at the top.
So it's a grinder with a quick
Thomas
move at
said
the
it's a
top.
grinder.
I'm trying to learn now. I'm not trying to be obnoxious. I'm trying to learn. So this is a grinder with a quick move, and you think that this quick move means it's going to come down?
FLNC in some.
I just
Room
covered
through
some.
Order
24
partially
plus.
filled.
I'm all out.
Order filled.
Dollar
I guess
dollar.
You're right.
So the thought process is the
But you
faster
would
the
have to
move, the
not
weaker the
be looking
trend.
for a dollar. Yeah,
Hold
you would
on,
have
hold
to
on.
be just
Devin, hold on 1 second. Let Vesh just say what he was going to say. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's simple.
TBYI.
To me, it can grind and grind, but if you get that quick move at the top, the odds are it's already extended. If you get a quick move, the faster the move, the weaker the trend. So it can grind all at once, but as long as it makes a fast move at the top, I'm just looking for that quick pullback off of that fast move.
Okay, so just the 1 or 2 quick candles red. It will probably continue going up, but you're just trying to grab those 2 quick candles.
That's it.
And that's why I'm
Okay.
saying you
All
can't
right,
be
Devin.
looking for like $1 or 2 in those. You got to be like kind of more scalp minded.
Devin, you still watching docu?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, just making sure you keep an eye on it.
This is a scalp, not an all-day fader.
Yeah.
Yes, people would label me as a scalper.
I don't care what you're labeled at. I mean, you're whatever.
FLNC
Y'all have
dollar on
labels.
way.
No, I'm just saying if people that have been trading for a while looked at me and my strategy, they would label me as a scalper. I wasn't saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that's what they would label me as.
Okay.
I like to
I'm just
think
looking
that.
at this.
Good.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say
Okay,
I like to
I'm
think that
looking at
I'm.
this.
God damn it! I feel like that Geico commercial
Said-
right now.
You
Oh,
said
God.
go ahead, and then you
I
start
did,
talking.
I did, but then it sounded like you said go ahead too, and your own little way. But all right, go ahead.
I look at that one candle that went up from 21.75 to 22.50, and that's where I would have gotten in, and then it would have gone against me 75 cents.
Well, if you
Why
were
did you-
watching
why
the
did
price
you wait?
action, because if you were watching the price action, that move in that candle actually grinded up. But the move where I got in, it shot up all at once.
Okay. Well, I'm not watching the price action. I'm just looking at the candles.
Oh, right.
Nova
No,
on a trail.
exactly. And that's what a lot of people don't understand, because a lot of people look at the chart afterwards and they're like, oh, that candle looks the same as the previous. And it's like, well, that candle didn't form the same way as the previous one.
Okay. Okay.
I really wanted to
Yeah,
hold
just
on to some
looking at
more of this, but just because of the lower volume. Because, I mean, ideally,
Grom
all
NTB
I look
here.
for is about 50% of the move from the previous resistance, because the odds are that's going to get retested before it decides to do whatever it wants to do next. But 50% of that move has been my edge for a long time, and it seems to be, this isn't obviously guaranteed, but to me it's been the most guaranteed odds, implied odds that I could find.
The spread just got crazy. On that.
So it was crazy when y'all were in it.
Yeah, it was like 30 cents when I was in it.
That just went for like 50 cents. Now it's back to 30 something.
Tim's like, it didn't fill me right there. I guess not. It was a fucking 50-cent spread.
No, I meant it didn't fill me because it went 5 cents above my order. It dropped
So what
almost
kept you out
$1.
of that, Thomas? The spread or the volume or
The volume, dude. It wasn't there.
Okay.
You were watching it though, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you saw the
I
move
see
up
why
through
you jumped
23.
that first candle, but I was looking for a little bit more than that of a jump. And the
Yeah.
spread got stupid up there at the top.
Yep, I agree. Well, that's why I got in on the ask. Yeah, I don't think the bid ever came up to where I got filled.
RKT up, needs
I'd
much
have to
more
go back
emo.
and watch.
400 KTB.
But this is kind of my point. I throw
PBYI dollar
half
on
share
way.
size as something like this, like a puny little starter, and now I have 2 trades like that, and I'm halfway to goal. And 1 trades I never would have taken before.
Yeah, even with my nibbles, I can't start that.
Nibbles as in it's too small.
I just don't trust the price action. Even taking a nibble on that, the volume's not there yet. It's
not what you look for.
Moderna
Yeah,
shares hitting
there's nothing wrong with that.
$200 at
Hey,
high, Michael Romeo
an edge is an edge for a
Alpha.
reason. If it's working, don't
You
change
gotta
it.
trade what you look for, and Tim's gonna trade what he looks for.
And yeah, and this is me. Yeah, and this is me venturing out a little bit too. So take that for what it's worth. I haven't really been seeing my edge, my A+ edge, come around that often. So it's been, if I want to make money, I got to find a way to make money.
yeah. I'm talking now 2350s. It would have went through pushing that 2360s. Yeah, I would have taken that. Would have been a nibble right there.
Now, see, for me, if that would have been shooting through 2350 on some volume, that would have been starting to get into that A type setup for me. So I wouldn't have mind throwing some extra size at it.
PBYI out all here, would love another leg higher for bonus
Should be
round.
AKT, but there's no volume.
It's on my scanner. It's got to be at least
No
250,000
deal,
volume.
Micro Algo halted on the circuit breaker now
Way to make it sound appealing, Jag.
That's my
Mr.
Watching this, but
Tix.
it's horrible.
Mr. Tix at like all-time lows.
FLNC another lock. Will be on a trail in a few.
Down this morning. Probably could have kept in mind that one. Just because of the range, that would have been a good short. Oh well, fuck it. Move on. And it has technically been lower.
LHX L3 House awarded potential $886 million contract supporting enhanced battlespace ISR. That's Lima Hotel X-ray.
I'll take the green, but geez, I kind of wanted more than this today.
It's funny, on realized profits I've made less so far than I have yesterday, but I've made way more than I have like after commission. It's so funny. Damn,
Shows you
penny
the
sucks.
downside of those cheapos.
I mean, it shows you the downside of them if you're not making any money off of them. Like they ended up being some tough trades. Yeah. Well, they were decent moves. It's just they weren't giving back those moves.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Making big moves in your favor.
Right. So I was fighting just to be green on them, and so by the time you're done,
with higher commissions.
Yep.
It's like
NBIX Neurocrine Biosciences of shares falling here. Negative no doubt from RBC.
That's why I just haven't even ventured into them, because I know I have to take such.
I'm from the
size
hood.
and
Don't mess with me. SB, what do you mean? How did you both think 2350? On FLNC?
Studies with
PDD, what a gigantic move you had this morning.
It's a while ago. Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming you're talking about here.
Did that one drop now?
Just as it's making the move, as it starts to get fast and get some volume, you start looking for that key area. So then once you find that key area that you'd be comfortable with starting it, you look for it to get there.
$5 move.
That's all it is. So we're basically saying if volume starts coming in and it starts to make a move, we would like it if it gets to that next key area, which would have been 2350. So that's what we were both looking for. That's all. It could have done the same thing up at 24. Like it could have grinded up to 24 and then we would have been like, all right, I'd like to see the pop through 24 to 2450. So you're basically just looking for those key areas. That's all. Wish I would have held some of it, obviously, in hindsight. I was just looking at FFIE from yesterday. We were in this one, and it's like a lot of people are looking for those huge moves back down. This one would be biting them a little bit. Up over almost 100% from yesterday.
Which one?
AFRM.
Did you get in? Well, let me ask you, what was your reasoning for wanting to get in at 23? Yeah, hindsight's definitely always 2020. That's why I try not to talk in hindsight. But sometimes it hurts to see.
Wanted more out of that than what it did.
S&P futures pulling back now.
Wasn't convincing, you know.
41.2375.
Yeah.
Yep, there goes that 2130 area. Oh well. That's where I think I can get better, is even if I only switch to like 75%, like instead of 50%, and then I could try to let that other 25% go.
Yeah.
Is that previous resistance area, man? It's always, I mean, I'm not going to say I can guarantee it's going to bounce here, but it's very likely that 2130 is where it would bounce. Or just obviously just in that general area.
Oh, it breaks here. It's going to 21.20.
I mean, to be fair, 2150 to me is close enough to retesting that area. I don't ever like using exact levels. This EH is actually getting interesting. It's grinding. I'd like to see that up through 12 now.
That bitch grinded hard yesterday. I was watching that one with Brian.
Oh yeah, I remember bringing it up around like 12 o'clock, and I was like, holy crap, look at this thing.
Matter of fact, I think Brian took a paper haircut on that one.
Oh, was he in? I know he's in it now.
Not
I
a
don't know if
paper
he
haircut, a haircut.
Yeah.
Paper good.
Oh yeah, he's in it now. He was looking for it to fade. I don't know if he's still in it. Let's see. Yeah, took a haircut on each.
If Thomas is calling it a paper haircut, we know that this guy's paper for trading.
Oh, stop it.
The truth is coming
Watching WNW,
AAPL.
little spready dollar
Best
style.
Buy expands exclusive Upgrade Plus program.
West Northwest up.
iMac and Mac Studio models.
That's what's funny about futures.
Bravo,
You can always
Bravo,
tell the sim
Yankee,
traders
and
when
Alpha
posts
Papa
their
Lima.
orders are not in the candles.
CTKB is going up. The volume's not a 500,000 yet, but
Just wait till Brian gets in
Love
there.
those gaps on the daily.
yeah,
The intraday candle.
Right. Both of those. Looks like this FLNC should have stayed in.
yep.
And Nova.
Told you.
Yeah,
Oh, you didn't take that, Steve. It was up 20%.
You're right. It
Yeah,
still
Nova
is.
was a
I
good
can
one
get it now.
too. Nova actually went through. Well, no, it actually hasn't got there yet. All the way down here at 2250. Oh, look at that! It bounced right off of it.
I got there.
That's what I said. If I could learn to just hold a small piece for those key areas like that, they retest them all the time. I've been saying it for years. It's just it's a mental thing.
Do what you tell everyone else to do.
Stop being a bitch.
Yep.
You just need to trade it like you had size. You know, it's gonna be the same. Everything's the same. Why are you liking everybody today, dickhead?
I have my reasons. It was funny you said that like as I was trying to woohoo cons. I was trying to see if he knew.
China's state media says the number of COVID cases in Beijing is rapidly rising. COVID cases mostly asymptomatic.
Yeah, I thought that name looked familiar. Oliver S.
Who is it?
He was in here before.
In the ISW room?
Yeah. Because he said he watched the Learning Center
Oh, right.
a while back. And when I saw it earlier this morning, I said, that name looks familiar.
Yeah, I didn't catch that actually till you just said it.
YMM could get interesting.
Man, for a huge market day, I'm not overwhelmed.
No.
So I think just because tomorrow we got the actual Fed meeting, and Powell's gonna talk, everybody's gonna be like, sit on the hands.
Yeah, I was
Well,
actually
now,
not
so-
expecting anything.
I just posted 2 gifts in ISWJ. I can't feel my hands and I'm sitting on my hands.
He's lying. I don't see any of that in there.
I believe Thomas.
Incoming screenshot.
Oh, no, I don't do that. I just wish YouTube had the fucking gun sounds. I would do that.
Who called who a pussy yesterday?
Oh, Thomas called Devin one.
Did he?
Did he?
Sure did.
Did I?
I don't remember that.
I think it's you just do it every day after he leaves. It's just kind of second nature at this point. We don't have shares on KSPN, do you, Jack?
No.
We probably wouldn't trade it anyway, but
One thing about Thomas, he wouldn't say it when I leave. Thomas says it to your face, unlike you little beep.
I think you were in the room. It wasn't.
Dude, what one we were watching earlier, Devin? I think he traded it.
Talk you.
That was it.
UAL United Airlines trading down almost 5% now. Hit a
Still
high of
hasn't done shit.
45.58 earlier, following that announcement of the order from with Boeing. Shares now at 42.15, down $2.09.
Disappointing.
Lima.
Look at this fucking dude in the room. Hey, JJ, is he just trading like crazy?
yeah, man, he's going nuts.
India always seems to do very well.
He doesn't post losers.
Seems like
Oh, he does.
He's got more enough winners to outdo the losers.
PDD. I couldn't trade that much. I just give him credit for. I mean, unless the market was super hot, but not in the. I don't think I could be right that many times in a non-hot market.
You just don't have the patience to Photoshop like he does.
That too.
That's all season.
I actually
Like,
don't know how. I don't know how to Photoshop, so I'm fucked.
I'll Photoshop 1 or 2 charts, but I mean, if I do like 7, people are just going to catch on.
Photoshop. I would do with MS Paint.
The reason buying 23 was no prior resistance to look at, and the price action was fast
I
enough.
think I'd
That
have to
23 was
download that
extended. I
app.
felt I'd been patient enough for it.
It's on your Windows
I mean,
by default.
You're not wrong.
I figured.
I mean,
that's
I
why
had the
said it,
same
'cause I'm
thought
like, they'll probably
process.
Make fun of me for saying this.
But when it's a lot lower volume like that, I tend to be a little bit more
I've
patient
never
with
opened
it.
No,
That's all.
maybe
Because the odds are, if you get a pop through that key area that it's going up to, it's gonna most likely retest it. at least retest it.
Company CEO appearing before.
And that's my
lawmakers.
thought process. Is worst case if I get that
And
move
the
up
CEO
through
design
23
analysis
and I get
sideways
filled up
after
at
moves like
23
that, but-
discovery,
wherever,
detailing design and
I'm gonna
characteristics
probably at
of
least get a chance to get out
Force
break
Point
even if it doesn't want to get back
clear
through.
NBL
But if you get in at 23, then it goes up to 23.37,
Lima.
and now you're waiting for it to go back through, and it bounces off 23. Now you're stuck in a kind of a crappy spot. So I mean that's my thought process behind it.
What you got up, Jag?
Nothing.
A drone and a RC guy.
Oh, that's not what I want to
I could get into that stuff, but I'm not into it. I honestly just don't have enough time. I've always wanted a drone. I've just never bought one. RC, same thing. I mean, to be honest, I'd rather have a go-kart than an RC. I'd rather go that direction.
That thing trades so unpredictably.
Oh my gosh. How's everything going?
Wonderful.
Amazing. Baruch Hashem.
Rachshan.
Mirza Hashem, only good news. All right. Take care. No problem.
We're just speaking a foreign language, guys.
Mirza Hashem. Refuah
I
Shalema.
didn't.
Baruch Hashem.
Sure. I don't know any
All
of the
that good
words
stuff.
there. Yes, those words.
That's all right.
He's
You
just
don't need to know.
enjoying his time of year where he gets like 7 holidays all at once.
That's
Or is
all-
it 9?
That's all year for the Jews.
Dude, you were close. It's 8 days. You know
Yeah.
that.
That's why I said 7 and 9. But isn't it kind of crazy? You guys get to celebrate all the federal holidays and then you get your own holidays too. That's kind of, you guys
Yeah,
guys making out.
And the month of September. And the month of September is filled with Jewish holidays too. And then we got
Yeah.
Passover in April. I mean, we
Are
were
you
just living the
calling
life.
Jews greedy?
You holiday greedy fuckers.
Hey,
Doesn't Hanukkah start next week?
The 19th,
it
right?
does.
Sunday,
night,
right?
baby.
The 18th, right?
Sunday night.
I'll,
should
I'll
be
burn
like-
some candles. I'll burn some candles.
Yeah.
So,
Enjoy
Vesh,
playing
is
with
that one of your
top.
neighbors?
His last name's Campbell.
My neighbors?
That picture
Yeah,
you sent
the-
me, is that one of your neighbors?
I don't know what picture I sent you.
On text
Oh,
message,
oh no,
all
that
front
was
yard decorated.
that we went down to the beach. That was the Festival of Lights that we go to every year, and that was one of the displays they had up.
Is that right next to the baby Jesus in the cradle?
There was a cradle, but there was no baby Jesus. Baby Jesus was on the other side.
Oh no, someone stole the baby Jesus?
Nope. I think they just
That's
wanted all the
terrible.
Jesus stuff on one side.
According to Adam Sandler, Hanukkah is the festival of lights.
It is.
Maybe that's why they put it up front. I don't know.
Look at Mr. Tix. It's all back to high day.
Bro, if there's anything I know about Mr. Tix, it's spready and volatile.
Mm-hmm.
It has been since me
It's
and
only
Devin started
it's only
trading.
got like a 70-cent spread right now. No big deal.
I remember when we used to trade like $5 stocks, and we're like, man, we need to find ones with more range. Then we came across
You were
Mr.
like, "Look at
Tix.
Mr. Tix.
Yeah, I used to follow the thing daily.
It's got so much range. It does have a lot of range, but it also has a lot of spread. I'd rather things like PDD, AMD. You got
What stock is
range
this?
and no spread. Mr. Tix.
MRTX.
And like Mr. Texas.
Oh yeah, we could change it to Mr. Texas.
Kind of makes more sense.
It's down. I can't short this.
We weren't talking about
Short
shorting it.
Saying it has a lot of range.
Dollar on half.
Yeah, it started the day at 42, went down under 36, and I was back to
Did it have
40.
like a 20 to 30 cent
BYSI
spread?
65 KTB
It just
PSA.
had a 90-cent
Pass
spread
for
when I
me.
looked at it a second ago.
Yeah, it goes
All
right.
right.
I don't get that data
So
that well anymore on stock.
the stock's at $41. It's red on the day. Piper Sandler adjusts the price to $87 from $84.
Russian Deputy Foreign Minister.
Oh, look at the
want their
daily.
job.
And
Look at the
US
daily.
Continue talks on points of contention in the new year.
mRNA's up 23% there, Steve.
As cited by Reuters.
It's got some gaps to fill.
Just a few. Oh yeah, Myrna, they're gonna need a bunch more shots now. You're gonna have to start selling more of them.
Time to celebrate Hanukkah. Smoke some marijuana. Help me out, Jag. What are we watching?
I'm watching YMN,
TV up.
kind of.
You've said that multiple times and I've never looked at it.
I'm watching Mr. Tick, just because I am.
Just because it's up.
Hey, did you guys know that O.J. Simpson?
It's
Not a Jew.
But guess who is?
Hall of Famer Rod Carew.
Rod Carew.
Wait, you know who that is, Devin?
I know the song. I do not know who that is.
Steve knows
But
because
I
all
know-
these know each other.
Yes. It's Uncle Rod.
What are we looking for here?
ERP.
Holy crap, dude.
The EPA outlets another update on the DC energy pipeline all discharge.
What?
Kansas.
What?
EPA is
I gotta pee.
monitoring the
BRB.
cleanup activities performed by DC Energy. That's Tango Romeo Papa.
Starting to get slow.
Starting.
It's really, yeah, that's true. Oh, spies coming down to that key area. I guess the 200 on the daily is a much more important area. That'd be pretty crazy though if it gave back that entire move already.
Yeah. You would wait a little while. Please do it later in the day.
Yeah, but this might just be people selling from
MTP, Midatech.
true.
prior, and then it'll grind back up the rest of the day. Who knows? That's why I don't play it.
Murph, come here, boy.
Did you say Mr.
Alright.
Dix? No, it's Mr. Tix with a T. MRTX. It's a ticker that I used to follow
Which
when I
one
was
else?
new. Because we used to play like lower priced tickers, and this one I had pulled up randomly one day, and I just started following it, just realizing that the range and the spread on it was always just
Disregard
crazy.
Midatech for now.
And it's just a kind of an inside joke between me and Devin, since we've been following it for so long.
Matt, I have no prediction on the market.
So like when it
today.
got up over $100,
I
I was
just
telling
kinda
him that it
Now
was
we can
that was
equity
crazy.
raise, $10 million.
Now it's all the way back down to 40.
320, what were you saying earlier?
Me?
Tim.
I said what for the spy?
350, I think you said. Yeah.
Oh no, I was being
Joking.
funny about that.
I know
Yeah.
you were. Well, that's why I was saying I'm joking back to 350.
Oh right,
Well, I
yeah.
kinda need
Headed
to
back
hold
down.
this 405, or I'm gonna say we're not staying up here.
No, we've already broken a key level in the S&P. It needed to hold around 4,100.
I mean the 200 on the daily is at 402.50. Got plenty of room to that.
TV orders through 5.70 out.
I say we get there today. How about that?
Get where?
To the 200?
Hot take.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
I
call
mean, it sure looks like we could the way it's moving.
I'm gonna take the gamble that it's actually gonna do something that is a little more aggressive than you'd think.
I'm gonna
I
go with
would-
a hot take. Buy 440 before the end of the year.
I'm going by the end of today, bro. I'm not going by the end of the year.
Detect
440.
announcing,
That's
closed
pushing
that
it.
position of
Four
violations
four
By
of
the end of the
420.
year?
5.
That's
It's
Michael
only
Tango.
like
No, he said
1,500 away or
4.
something.
425, 430. I don't see out of the realm, but 440. That's pushing it. 425 is probably pushing it.
You think 440? But I think we go down. I think we close this year lower than we are right now for sure.
Says able to be satisfied.
Yeah, we're gonna be lucky if it's over 400 by the
75.9
end of the year.
shares.
I don't think we'll be over
Bitech at
400.
0.110
Maybe low,
GBP
maybe
per
all-time lows.
exchange
I don't know.
ratio,
For
0.9556 shares. per
I think
All-time
violation
lows
share.
now.
That's Michael
this is
Tango.
obviously
like a
not.
new low.
This is not financial advice, but I think we're gonna finally hit some sort of support level wherever it is between now and 402, and then grind higher the rest of the day. And we'll probably close around like 408, 409. That'd be my guess.
Gap fill on S&P from this morning.
Is what? Or we're at it now?
Yeah, we just filled it.
Gotcha. Well, then this could be the area. I don't follow any of that. I mean, on the SPY, the gap's not all until 399. That'd be a hell of a gap.
Hell of a gap.
Hell of a gap fill.
I am extremely bearish on the market as a whole right now. Like, I don't think we're going back up to highs anytime soon.
I'm gonna pour all my cash into the SPY tomorrow.
You'd
Sounds
probably
like
be
an
all right.
idea.
This is not financial advice, people listening.
Just because Steve is doing something, you definitely don't want to just follow blindly. Okay. If we've learned anything about Steve's trading, is that he's early most of the time.
All my cash. Everything. All going
When
in.
did you throw all that money at Netflix because it was a good buy?
I got out. I made green on Netflix.
WORX.
Did you?
SC Works.
Yeah. It was like maybe like 2 months ago when it had that bounce after earnings.
That's
I got out green on that.
ORX.
That's crazy.
I think I made like
mRNA out all.
$85.
Dollar.
Under 2 shares.
No, it's more than 2 shares.
It wasn't that many though. You did not have a lot of shares in that.
I did not have a lot of shares in that.
You were
I think I had like maybe, I think I made like 5 or 6, but it went up $15 above my entry. It was like a $400 stock. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. Let me go look in the.
I just
Over on
remember
that one.
it like hitting these lows and you being like, "Whoa, that's a big drop. I'm gonna throw some at Netflix here," and then it
Yeah,
dropped like another like $20, and you were like,
Yeah,
well."
I'm still way down in Facebook and Amazon because of that theory.
Oh god.
Oh yeah. Like Amazon, not quite 50%. My average is 165 on Amazon.
Oh my god, is it really?
Yeah, my average on Facebook.
Dude, your average
is,
in Amazon is above the next possible like high pivot. Not even just
Yeah.
pivot, just like high pivot.
yeah, on Facebook, my average is 158.
Oh lord.
Yeah, not great. Not great.
Moral
let's
of the
see if I can-
story: don't blindly follow Steve, people.
Let me see if I can find Netflix. Where was that? When was that?
Oh man, I have so wanted to just trade a firm for the fun of it, but didn't do it.
You know how long that just sounds?
How wrong?
Yeah, I just wanted to trade it for the fun of it. It's like,
So-
we're not here for that, Devin. What the fuck are you saying?
Because I believe it's going down to $12, and it was just already dropped a lot, and I didn't want to take it down here, but I was like, I can get in $12.70, $12.75.
Alright. Just a poor choice of words.
I meant it would be fun because I'd make some money, but it's just kind of already down a little bit, so I didn't want to jump in. I literally debated it though. I had one hand on the button. Another one smoking a cigarette. Right. Little awareness for you guys.
President Biden to speak shortly on
Oh,
government
Biden's gonna speak, guys.
Ah, we were just preparing. It's the big money, just
This
trying to
should
get
help
both
us.
sides. Oh,
We're
that's
waiting for
why I
Biden
said
to
it was
open his
going to
mouth.
350. I remember this. They were saying we were going to go
Biden's
up
gonna
and
get
then
up
back to
there and
350.
He's gonna be reading the prompter and go, "Well, it looks like we're in a recession." Wait, no. He's gonna turn around and try to shake somebody's hand and leave.
Look how great the economy is doing.
I did get gas at 295.
Yeah.
Dude, gas is dropping. I'll give whoever credit for that.
Yeah, I
It
just
is coming
paid-
down.
It's the
I just
only
paid
thing. Everything else is
370?
up.
Everything
Used car
else is
market
fucking through the
is
roof.
toast. Housing market's toast. Bitcoin's toast.
And
Yeah, I just
groceries are
paid
still an arm and a leg.
374 this morning. I was like, whoa, look at this.
Yeah, but the
Yeah,
good
it's
thing
funny,
is I buy gas a lot more often than I buy a house.
Yeah. And the funny part is, it's like we're all like, oh, 370 when it should be at like 220. And we're all happy about
Yeah,
it.
I think gas should be low threes or
PSLA,
250 or
Tesla,
above, yeah,
PSLA
around there.
shares hitting
Between 250 and low
162.45
threes.
down more than 3%.
I mean,
All
that
I
$1
know-
bullshit. That was
More than
COVID. That's
clear
never going to
low
happen again. That
for
wasn't Trump.
Tesla.
That was COVID.
All I know
Gas
is
$2 a gallon.
all I know is they recorded the oil companies record profits when we were up at these prices. So they can fuck off.
Shocker.
Exactly.
I
You want
So-
mean,
something
they
gas,
made
you gotta
more
ask-
money when they were charging us an arm and a leg for gas? What?
Well, that's
Yeah,
my
it's
point.
Thomas.
It's not costing
No.
them more money. It's just costing
Yes,
us more money.
yes.
What's gas
I
prices
concur.
in Louisiana? Should be around $1 cheaper than us. 50 cents to $1.
I haven't looked in the last couple days. It's two something, 275 ish.
Diesel was like $1 to $1.50 cheaper down south.
Diesel here is $5 a gallon and gas is $3. You do the math. Makes no sense.
No, especially because diesel is less processed, so it makes absolutely no sense.
Yeah. I guess it's supply and demand. Or they're still working off the old stuff that costs more.
Yes, that's what it is. They made all the extra money because they had reserves, and then the costs went up, so they just
Watching
charged them
TSLA
what was
for
being
scoop.
produced.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
YOLO.
What are you trading? Snap?
Dude, I will literally jump through your screen.
Whoa, but look at the dip it's making, bro.
Tesla. It's got to be Tesla.
God, you sound like
By
just like a
locking
guru.
some, trail and will keep some as swing.
Oh my God, he's online.
President Biden speaking now at the White House.
Oh my God.
Biden says inflation coming down, things are headed in the right direction.
Yeah, how do you not buy that up?
Said prices are still high, more work to be done.
Ash, did you bottom tick that?
Oh yeah, man. Whole account.
Holy cow. All in.
S&P futures right now up
Gotta make back that money it owes me somehow.
at 40.97.
You're gonna make some money on this. Tesla's gonna close at 174.
Of course.
I mean, at what point
Gasoline's doing.
does Tesla stop going down?
At 0?
Well, yeah, but then they just reverse split back to where they were, huh?
Yeah.
And then it can keep going down more.
Sure.
Yeah, just follow the pets model.
I mean, do you really think this is people just kind of losing faith in Elon? I mean, because Tesla did go up a lot, not because of Tesla, it was because of Elon. But now that Elon's being Elon with Twitter, I wonder if people are just like, you know what? Probably should look elsewhere.
Is Tesla going back to its true evaluation numbers? I don't even remember what the numbers are anymore.
How many shares are outstanding on this company now after all these forward splits?
3.16 billion.
So what does it put the market cap on a battery and car company?
516 billion. And it's down from its all-time highs of over 2x that. Because obviously this was worth over $1 trillion at one point.
516 billion.
Yep, if you liquidated every share at its current price, it would be 516 billion. And it's at 163. And it was up at 400.
So a $516 billion company. I want to spend $160 so I can get a piece of that.
CNK,
No, thanks.
NYSE, Cinemark, and ESPN.
Why? Now I'm curious. Why does that matter? What's the price matter versus the market cap to you? Like, what's the difference between buying a stock, one share of Tesla versus one share of Berkshire Hathaway?
Well, Tesla itself, it's just such a big, huge, ridiculous company. That if you're trying to make money, it doesn't make any sense to buy this company.
I think the crazy
price
part
fluctuations have nothing to do with the business itself.
Well, right. And that was my point earlier, saying that people were buying it because of Elon, not because of Tesla.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
most
exactly.
stocks, so I mean, it's about prices.
Tesla, to me, was more of like a GME/AMC that just had some legitimacy behind it.
An actual product.
Yeah.
An actual good product.
Yeah.
And so the problem with Tesla is they were first to scene, or first to market, as they would say. And it was great. So it took a long time for these other companies to even attempt to catch up, let alone no other company really has the full self-driving thing on the back burner like Tesla does. And I think unless Tesla really makes that a thing, that Tesla's going to end up struggling, because all these other car companies are coming out with electrical cars now. Like all of them.
The question is, who's killed more people with self-driving cars?
Huh?
Who's killed more people with self-driving car accidents?
I'm assuming Tesla, because they're the only ones doing it.
Why don't they stress that?
It's a very irrelevant question.
Why don't they stress that
Self-driving
at
is still
investor
proving
relation
to be better
comments?
than human driving.
Yeah, self-driving, I would rather self-driving. If you put every car on the road with self-driving, it would be so much safer. Sure, there'd be errors and people would have to take over, et cetera, whatever. But it pays attention 1,000% of the time, where humans can't even stay off their phones for less than 2 seconds.
Exactly. Every step.
Imagine how much more money I could lose if I had a self-driving truck.
I mean, you could. The Cybertruck's about to come out.
And it could do your job for you because it doesn't need to drive.
Well, and Tesla is they're about to, didn't they just like deliver some to like Amazon or Pepsi or somebody? I forget who it was. Where they have the vans now. I don't know if they have self-driving, but I know they're electrical.
Trucks. Didn't they deliver the trucks?
Well, that was the Pepsi, I think. The semi trucks.
Yeah.
But I think they had like vans and stuff that they were doing as well.
Yeah, but I need one with a claw attached to it to grab the bag from the front porch.
like the trash vehicles with the trash cans.
Exactly. Oh my God, I'm so jealous of these guys. They're sitting in their truck all day playing a video game and collecting trash. It's like being in an arcade. I love that claw game.
You want to hear how dumb my wife is? And I mean this in the nicest way. We're at the arcade, and there was a claw machine, and it had a bunch of bouncy balls in it, like little tiny bouncy balls. But the claw was like one of those huge claws, like to grab like huge stuffed animals. And the kids were like, "I want a bouncy ball! I want a bouncy ball!" And I saw that it cost $1 to play, and I'm like, "There's no way that this would cost $1 to catch these little bouncy balls." But here we go, letting the kids play this machine, and sure enough, it goes down and it closes. Like you could make a fist and fit it in between like the claws that closed. And I was like, I'm pretty sure that it's just empty and the bouncy balls are like the bottom. It cracked me up. It was kind of funny. I was like, you got to give it, just wasted $1.
Did the kids have fun?
They did. They did.
There you go.
That's all that mattered. I even told her. I actually started laughing about it. We were laughing about it.
I think the claw machine is empty.
Yeah. Well, that's what I told her. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's just empty. And she just kind of looked at me like, yeah, I think you're right. Biden sounds tired speaking. Oh, is Biden actually talking?
He has been. For almost 10 minutes now. He's just talking about how good the economy is. Look how good gasoline is. And then I stopped listening. Oh,
I'd like to take this time to mention how amazing my son Hunter is.
Yeah, and he said that inflation has been slowly going down for the past 5 months.
Of
course, we had good numbers. You knew he had to come out and say something.
I just wanted to come out here and say I told you so.
Look how good I'm doing.
I don't know why the market's already giving all of it back, but the economy is doing great.
Jesus, we're almost back at opening numbers.
I know, that's what I said. That's why I said that 402.50 area. It's going to be pretty key. For now. I mean, how many times have we seen this and I'll come back the next day and be like, whoa, what did the SPY do in the afternoon?
Yeah, when's the V-shaped recovery?
Well, this would be
I made my money.
This would be a W, right? No, well, it kind of. What is that? An N? If it goes back up, is that a new pattern? I'm trading the N on the SPY.
There's an old one. There was an M floating around for a while. An M recovery, an M or a W, which is basically double top, double bottom.
Right. Yeah.
And they were calling it an M or a W.
Well, that's what it would be an N though, right? If it goes straight up and then grinds down and then goes back up to the highs again, that'd just be an N.
There you go. There's your new YouTube channel.
There it is. Secret volatility trading indicator. No one knows about this technical indicator. It's not something that everyone uses, and it's not something you see every day. For a low price of $1,234, I will give you this indicator.
Really makes you wonder, back in what was the 80s and 90s with VHH tapes, that they had these courses and they were all like $3,000, $5,000, $10,000, and how much bullshit was in them.
Oh, I know.
Makes you wonder.
Like, imagine all. Yeah, it's not. What are you gonna do? That's probably people would drive to the address of the. This didn't work. Like they can't even afford to do it because they lost all their money.
I looked at trying to get into trading in the 90s and stuff like that. It was all books and VHS tapes for thousands of dollars. And I'm like, fuck this. It's like, how many of those do you have to go through to find something that works?
I think when it comes to courses, if you follow somebody for a long time and like they have enough free content out there to where you see that they can offer you something legit, and then like they give you the option to offer like more of a mentoring type thing, or like just like stuff to help progress you a little bit faster. Like I can see that being a viable thing, because that's what I was looking for. It was like I forever was looking for somebody that I knew was legit, and I could basically, if I had to, pay them to help, you know, curve the curve, shorten the curve.
Yeah, I get it. The problem is weeding all the other crap out before you find.
Well, that's yeah, and that's the problem. because there's so much bullshit out there.
Exactly.
I still don't believe trading is teachable.
I think the basics are.
Basic, but you can
yeah.
just get all
I
that
think-
on YouTube. I mean,
I think
read
trading
one
is
book.
teachable. Emotions is not.
I think
I agree with you.
I think the
I
basics
disagree.
are definitely teachable, and I also think being so. Yes, you're right. You can find everything on YouTube. It would just take a lot longer. I think if you, like I was saying earlier, if you find someone that you know is legit, they can basically kind of mold you based
even
off of what
being
you're currently
legit-
doing.
But even being legit, you're not going to, like, you can't trade like B. So B could teach you all day long how B trades. You cannot trade like B because you would lose all your money. So you learning
that's not
from
the
B,
point.
you'll never learn. You have to learn you. Just like Thomas,
Correct.
he liked the way you traded, but he's like, I don't like the way he trades though, because there isn't a definite area of, I know this is how far it can go. So he had to create for Thomas a way for Thomas to trade. Because
Correct.
he can't trade like you.
No, I 100% agree.
So everybody has to learn their own way, and that's the end of it. I mean, there's no.
But to me,
don't-
that's
Financial institutions, that's what they do is you get a job and they teach you how to trade their way. And you either make it or don't.
yes,
Yeah.
but that's not even what I'm
Yeah.
getting at. What I'm talking
I get
about is you can have your own way of trading, and the mentor that you'd be paying is somebody that can essentially guide you based off of your strategy because they have been around long enough and they know how most of everything works. And so instead of being like, well, this isn't working for me and going onto YouTube and like blindly trying to figure out why, you could have somebody there telling you why they think it's not working and give you something to work on. Basically, like I was saying, shortening that curve.
Yeah.
You know, that's all I was getting at. I'm not saying there's a holy grail and that you can just teach it, because we all know that's not the truth.
Yeah, there's just not.
No. But it's I think what Tim's saying is totally true, because there's one Discord that has a boot camp and he takes on like usually 10, 20 people and just fine tunes their trading program. And
Right.
it's for free.
Yeah, like you have like one-on-ones
Really?
Yeah.
with these people, and you basically say, what's your strategy? And you'd be like, okay, I see what you're trying to do here. And you basically say, have you tried this? Have you done this? You know, stuff like that. You basically give
Yeah.
them stuff to work on.
Hold on, I just signed up for
Mr.
Did you
Roboto.
sign up for a rating?
I just signed
Steve
up
with
for
the
Goldman
cliffhanger.
Sachs lowers its Q1 2023 Brent.
I
What
just
did you
signed
sign
up
up
for
for, man?
Barrel.
what's
Netflix.
no, what's the satellite internet that Elon's selling? That's what he needs to sign up for.
I know, right?
Starlink.
Starlink, yeah, that's it.
Oh god, poor Steve.
I think we have Starlink here now,
Really?
Isn't it supposedly everywhere?
pretty much.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
isn't that
remember
the-
a
isn't that
tweet.
the whole purpose of it.
Yeah, I was saying, I remember a tweet of him saying, because I know like Mr. Beast went to Antarctica for a week or something and said he didn't have service, and Elon like replied to him on Twitter saying,
TV
Starlink, you
fish.
would have had service.
Of course, he's gonna reply to Mr. Beast for that.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, if it's the
instant
truth, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think the cool thing is he finally offered it for moving vehicles, which is kind of cool.
Oh yeah, that is kind of cool.
Yeah, I think he offered it. I don't know, sometime this past year. From what I've heard, I know a few people that have it. It's not bad at all. It's pretty decent. I just don't want the $500 start and $100 a month.
Is that how much it is?
It's somewhere around there. Last I looked, it was somewhere around $400 or $500 to buy the equipment, and then it's $100 a month.
Oh, life hack. Right now, Walmart has a free 30-day trial for their Walmart Plus thing. It's basically Amazon Prime, but with Walmart, and it works for groceries. And you can get them delivered for free.
Great, just what I want. Walmart employee delivering my food.
It's not a Walmart employee. It's like
I
a
get it.
yeah. It's just like the Amazon people. But it's pretty crazy because like if you ever need something, you don't feel like going to Walmart. You just order it and they deliver it to your door for free, and you pay the same
know
price you would
why-
pay in store.
I don't know why Walmart didn't do that a while ago.
I don't think they had the structure.
Yeah, what would that be called?
S&P 500 airlines index down 3.7%, with United and Delta among the biggest percentage losers.
So did McDonald's just get rid of their salads? I feel like I haven't looked in a while, but I feel like the last few times, like, cause like when my kids go, they want Happy Meals or whatever, I'll just get one of their salads. But I don't remember them having them for a long time now.
Yeah, they ditched their salads in the beginning.
Didn't we notice the airlines just took a shit today?
Wow, this was back in 2020.
UT, welcome back. How was your trip?
Whoa,
Lots of fun.
so excited.
Yeah, I missed his
No,
voice.
it was fun. Expensive, but fun.
Just send Devin the invoice. He'll reimburse you.
Hey, look, I'm not paying for other people's trips.
Did you just wake up, Brad? Jesus. Out of nowhere.
Hey, I'm here.
Hey, how was your trip?
Ah.
Jesus.
Good
Just
fucking
go.
morning.
I'm a bit hippie on today.
So they cut salads
Came in
because
all
they weren't
excited,
making
I
money
liked
on
it.
them.
Sounds about
I
right.
guess
Salads
that
are
makes
expensive.
guess that makes sense.
It's probably due to waste.
Yeah, lettuce goes bad fast, I guess, and all the veggies and shit.
Well,
Not
it was
fuel
saying a
lines,
lot of it
tossing
was
in the trash.
a lot of it was because of the shortages too. Like the price of it all went up on their side.
Yeah, shit.
Just order a bunch of hamburgers with no bun or meat. And bring
Yeah,
yours
and
over.
we all know their meat and shit has so much preservatives in it, it'll last forever in the fries. So that stuff is.
You mean the cornmeal burgers?
Remember that video that supersized me? That was it.
Yeah, something like that.
He would leave the burger out for like a month and it didn't even like go bad. It was still just there.
Braga, who were you talking about? Steve. Good old Steve. I don't know, speaking of Steve, how's Pets doing today?
Oh, why do you gotta be so mean, man? It's not
I just like to give him calm reminders of where he comes from.
You're a dick.
Admit it, he wouldn't have it any other way.
How's Snap doing?
I don't know. You can't tell us because he'd sound like.
Bahamas Securities Commission says FTX's John Ray has made misstatements regarding the Bahamas actions. with
It still
respect to
cracks me up that
FTX.
he's the only person I've ever talked to in like 10 years as a phone that cracks up.
Like all the time. Like it happens everywhere once in a while, but
ETNB
I think
Matt,
it's his headset
up,
thing.
go, 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 go.
I think so too.
I think it's that
I
he
mean,
probably
it's all
has like track
Bluetooth.
phone service.
Yeah.
Trying to
I
be
think
all
he
cheap.
leaves his phone in the truck and he walks away from it and loses connection. One of these days, I should go find a truck and go bang on the side of it while he's in there, scare the living shit out of him. Thomas's picture. Ugh.
Bahamas Security Commission has asked representatives.
I love that one.
FTX's
That one's so
raid to
good.
Not obstruct its investigation into the
GRTS.
failure of FTX.
I'm short AMD. I'm making a little bit here. Probably have way too tight of a stop in this.
Carrot.
It's gonna get me. It got me. Son of a bitch, dude. Crazy market days always screw with me.
GRTS.
You watching this one, Thomas? I feel like.
Yeah.
Are you in it?
Sucked.
No, no negative.
Yeah, I don't really see the appeal as of right now. GRTS.
Like, do you want to share with the class, Vash? GRTS.
Well, I know you're not gonna trade it. So.
This is one of those old school ones, man. I remember GRTS.
I thought it's just as good as you, AMD. I've been in it since 72. Oh, not 72. That ain't gonna work. 74.80. It's down to 72.
You're in what?
Nothing.
I wish I was an AMD at 74.80 to the short side.
Yeah.
That would have been a good trade. I didn't get that one. These crazy market days are kind of intimidating with like stuff like AMD. Ooh, SPY. Dippity dippity. GRTS. Got a lot of shares on that thing.
Yeah.
BA, Boeing. Boeing says book 21 jet orders in November, 18 MAX orders, 787, that's Bravo Alpha, BA.
Yeah, I'd be interested if it makes the move up through 350. I think 370s. What I'd be looking for.
Yeah, maybe 370, 350, not enough, but
No, 350 is not enough.
if I was going to, I'd want higher than 350. She's intimidating to me.
Shares of Boeing right now are off the highs at 186.54. That's Bravo Alpha.
BA. doesn't know what it wants yet. Where I've made like 25 bucks on AMD. Let me see. No, 42. That ain't bad. I guess. This ain't good.
No base hit, baby.
Base hits.
You know you want 8+.
Sucks when you want the home runs, but all you get is base hits. Still watching that GRTS, Thomas?
I am, but I lost interest fast.
Yeah, I kind of pulled back there.
GRTS dollar on way.
It's a lot of volume in this little piece of crap. Dude, I remember this stock from back here when I think it made this big run up to $6.
Yeah, it can run.
Yeah, I remember this thing running.
What stock?
GRTS. You probably remember it too.
It's up 30%.
This is definitely one we've all looked at before.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it is. That is what it is.
No Gertz. No Gertz.
No regrets.
Let's find out.
Find out, man. Find out if there's any Gertz there.
Oh, they're gonna be. I got a feeling they're gonna be some Gertz.
He's like, dude, I am feeling the Gertz in this one.
Yeah, if I trade this, there will definitely be Gertz.
Oh man, the Gertz will be real. Alright guys, I tried it. The Gertz are real. See, AMD is driving me nuts. Like, this level right here is so crucial, this 73-ish. Because it was in this range for so long, but it just can't seem to figure out if it wants to be above it or below it. That's just making me nuts. Well, right now it's saying below it.
Yeah, I just got hit with a $2,000 repair bill.
Oof, ouch. For what?
Is that why your phone service temporarily cut out?
No,
You're paying for it?
That's because I don't pay that bill. Hello.
For the truck?
Let me go see if I can find it.
Okay.
Out
that was
all
after spending
GRTS.
$2,600 on it 2 weeks ago. Not 2 weeks ago. Thanksgiving, 3 weeks ago.
What's going on with your
So 3 weeks ago was the alternator and a cracked radiator.
Oof.
And now I took it in for a recall on the fan. Remember, I had to pull the fuse out to get the fan to go off.
Okay. Oh yeah, I remember that.
So it's at the dealership. I have leaking coolant from a cracked something or other, leaking oil from a cracked something or other, and leaking transmission fluid from something else that's cracked.
This is your newish van, right?
It sounds like it's time for a new vehicle.
It's a 2016. It's 125,000 miles. Got it?
Sounds like a Ford.
Perfect. Thank you. Steve, you're welcome. Take care. No, not a Ford. It's a Ram ProMaster.
I knew it was a fucking Dodge.
Dude, I will say, my Challenger, I had very little problems with that car. The only thing that ever went wrong on it was the AC went out once on me.
Just like
In
any
Vegas,
other
it
car,
does
it
suck,
depends
but-
on years and what vehicle it is.
I had a
So,
good experience
I
with
could've
Dodge.
either-
The only car I had a bad experience with was fucking Volkswagen. Screw that company. I never own one of those again. That was the worst car I've ever owned.
So I'm currently
I've heard
driving
good
a
and bad
Ford
about all.
Sprinter, and I hate it.
Volkswagens?
No, any vehicle. I know people that have bad experience and good experiences with all vehicles. I mean,
Downside on Volkswagen, if you're not a mechanic that can work on Volkswagen, is everything's expensive as fuck. It's like owning a BMW, but you don't own a BMW. The parts are not cheap.
just as expensive as any other foreign car.
Well, they're like a high-end foreign car, though. BWs are.
Nah, I didn't see that.
Yeah. It is.
And
the
I've worked
truth,
on
trust
them
me.
for years.
I don't know how you don't know that. They
Didn't
basically
you
use the
have a
same parts
Dodge,
as
Devin?
BMWs. Yeah, that's my Dodge.
Challenger, right?
The maintenance
I had no-
on a
I had
BMW
no
is no
issues with the
different
car.
than any other car.
Well, your car was always rather new too. And then you got in the accident.
Yeah. It was only like 4 years old or something. I think it was a 2016, but I haven't had it for a few years.
And mine's a 2015. Things. I love that thing.
Dodge?
No, it's a GMC Acadia.
I wish Toyota made a cargo truck. I've had my minivan since
Look at this.
2012.
Yeah, those are good cars.
No
You
issues.
should buy the Mercedes van.
I should. I could buy 3 Rams or 1 Mercedes.
Pretty much.
Although I was
Crazy
actually
that-
looking last night, I can't get a replacement truck anywhere. You know, a new one of these to replace what I have is 50 grand. I paid 32 for it.
Yep.
They're 50
I could
grand.
resell this thing.
Used
Yeah.
cars and dealers have so much money wrapped in from the bubble that they can't lower prices yet.
I could resell my truck today for about 22 grand.
According to this website, the Ford Transit is your best bet.
I hate the Ford. I'm actually driving one right now. I hate them. That's what I had
Know
to
what
rent.
they gave you for a rental?
No, they didn't give me a rental. I had to rent my own. It was a recall. They're like, oh yeah, we can give you a rental in January. We don't have any loaners right now.
Oh, in January. Nice.
I hope you're done by January. Jesus.
Well, then the next
So I
one
was
is
like,
the
I mean,
Ram ProMaster.
Yeah.
That's me. That's what I got.
It's not too many options for transit van type things.
Well, you got the Ram, you got the Nissan, and the Nissan NV, and you got the.
The Mercedes
Ford.
is only like
Ford.
an extra couple thousand. It's not what you were saying. It's not like 90,000.
I know it. I know it's
Just-
scary to think that's it's not that much more expensive.
You
I
could
know.
just not
crazy.
trade for a month and afford it. Sorry.
You son of a bitch.
You know, when you're right, you're right.
What?
I meant that with all
DT,
what?
you have been on Steve's shit list since day one.
I know. Well, I'm never gonna get off of it. Gotta watch out for those Fisker trades.
Company.
Yeah, but when you're right, you're right.
Dada no fills.
My favorite car I ever owned was my Honda. I loved my Honda. It was an awesome car.
My favorite car I owned was the Chevy SS. I'll never forget that car. Love
Well, my
that thing.
favorite car I owned was my Mustang, but that was a classic, so that doesn't count. But I'm saying new.
Never had a
car.
favorite car.
That was a new
Always
car.
miss my
Always
race car.
Huh?
Hmm?
What'd you say, DT?
I said I always missed my race car. I had a BMW 535 that I twin turboed and used to autocross it, and I had to sell it because my dad needed a vehicle for work. That would be the
Okay.
car I will always miss. But when your
Yeah,
dad calls you
they,
up and says, "I need money," you kind of got to do what you got to do.
AJ, you got something to
Man.
pay for today?
Damn boy.
his paid room coming out.
He said my favorite car is Uber.
Night drives.
My first car was a '65 Ford Mustang. I love that thing.
Not a fan.
Had some good times in that car.
I think my favorite car was the first car I drove, an '86 Lincoln Town Car.
First car I drove was a '70s Volkswagen Rabbit.
You're a bit older than the rest of us.
Rabbit, eh? Technically, my first car was older than his first car, so.
Bipartisan group of lawmakers seek to ban TikTok from the U.S.
That's what I learned to drive on.
Shit. They're gonna ban TikTok from the U.S.
Shut up.
That's what
No
Charlie
way.
just said.
Never happened.
They already did it on the government phones.
Watching shares.
Did they really?
Now popping
Yeah.
here on
Yeah,
Snap's
government
popping
state.
because of it.
No, standing November.
Snap popping.
Snap's like, TikTok's gone, let's go!
Did he really say
Come on,
they're
Bash,
gonna
get
ban
in
it?
there.
Yeah, he said that they're trying to
No,
figure out.
$9.86
I don't know who he said,
up
but he's
more than
somebody. It
4%
said
for
they're trying to get
November
rid of TikTok in the U.S.
I know they've been saying that forever.
Come on, Bash, get in there. Buy that
What,
Snap up.
Snap? Yeah, doesn't this thing owe you money?
Alabama, Utah, the latest U.S. states to ban TikTok on state devices.
Shut up.
Yeah, that's been going on for.
Yeah, but I don't think that was the news. I just googled it.
Yeah, those Mormons have really been running amok on TikTok. You got to stop them.
It says
Why are they trying to
They
ban it?
introduced the bipartisan
bipartisan
legislation.
lawmakers seek to ban TikTok in U.S.
Why are they trying to do
Because
that?
the
though?
Chinese,
I'm assuming because of the
the
back end
Chinese
information.
Yeah, the back information being sent to China.
the Chinese spy vehicle.
Yeah, TikTok
they can
allows
have,
communist China to steal your personal data.
They can have all the Facebook they want.
Oh wow! Wait, TikTok's banned in Maryland? Oh, but this is just from state devices, I think, right? Is what they were saying. Yeah, on all
Yes.
government devices.
Yeah, your brother can't have TikTok on his phone.
Ah, interesting. I'm gonna start getting on everybody that I know works for the government. Just snap up around 1050. I'd be interested.
Sure, you
Have to see it push through those highs from earlier at 1020. I just think it's funny that Snap thinks that they're all of a sudden more valuable, or at least people think they are because of this. People aren't going to go to Snap because there's not TikTok. If anything, it would make things like YouTube Shorts and stuff like that more popular.
All the influencers.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with anything?
They're all going to go to Google Hangouts.
But that's my
Yahoo
point. I
chat
don't think
rooms.
they're not all going to go to Snap because Snap has proven that they can't really keep up anyway. Like Snap is its own thing.
Yeah.
They're gonna go to Yahoo Messenger.
MSN.
Age, sex, location.
I don't think TikTok.
How do you tell you're from the 2000s without saying you're from 2000? ASL.
ASL.
Too many people addicted to TikTok.
This is probably all a way for them to get more money out of it on the government side of things. Like they'll have something along the lines of, well, China, if you'd like to stay in the US, you need to pay us. And then all of a sudden TikTok will magically be fine again.
Is that how it works?
Well, if you think about it, why
It's
does
usually how
TikTok
politics
need
work.
to be on a government phone anyway? Do your work.
Yeah, for real.
Right? You should not be on TikTok while working, you
Exactly.
dipshit.
We gotta learn what the young kids are doing.
That's how you relate to them.
President Biden calls for prices to get closer to normal by end of 2023. Good luck, buddy.
End of 2023, huh?
Yeah.
Hold on, what was the end of 2023?
Biden says get prices back to closer to normal by end of 2023.
Yeah, he's just trying to get a good deal on a coffin.
All right, guys, I'm gonna close the stream down. I will see you guys tomorrow. Decent day, just 2 for 2. Nothing too big,
I haven't
nothing
had
too
a
small.
presidential funeral in a while.
Appreciate you being here. If you want to come join us in the Discord, feel free. That link's in the description, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
You're on a watch list now.
This room hasn't been. Jag's in here.